Spirit of Texas Bank, Nissan, Slovacek Sausage, and Germania Insurance bring you this clip of the Texas Bucket List. Howdy, and welcome to the Texas Bucket List Christmas Special. This week, we start things off in San Antonio at the Riverwalk, which has been transformed into a Christmas wonderland. Of course, this has been a Christmas tradition for Texans since the late 60s, and it's well worth a stop on the Texas Bucket List. With the holiday season upon us here in the Lone Star State, amazing luminous light displays can be found from Lubbock to LaGrange down to Laredo. But there's one display that's truly unique to Texas, and it's on the San Antonio Riverwalk.
The Riverwalk is really the epitome of Christmas. When we turn the lights on, Christmas starts.
Nancy Hunt with the Paseo del Rio Association knows firsthand how the river brings out the Christmas cheer.
Oh, it just transforms into a magical, I can't even say winter wonderland because it's not really winter in San Antonio.
The lights, it's just beautiful.
Officially, that's not Christmas until this happens.
Ever since the Riverwalk was built in the late 60s, Christmas has been celebrated on these canals.
It's just a magical place. Once it gets into your heart, you can't get it out.
Growing up here, you come with your family, and then now I get to bring my own children down, and so that makes it really special to continue that tradition.
The lights that reflected off the river were recently switched to LED. And if you think putting up your Christmas display is crazy, imagine starting at the end of summer.
They start hanging the lights the first week in September, and it takes them that long to light the entire Riverwalk and to test them.
Each one of these trees on the river gets a specific number of lights and lines.
Every tree you see is numbered, and this tree, it's a tall cypress, so it'll say on our document that it's tree number 39, and it has 12 strands, and they're 85 feet long. There are over 180 trees. There's this ginormous Excel document saying exactly how many lights go on and how many strands, how long the strands are. So it's quite a job.
You guys got this down to a science.
It is so much work. I mean, you don't really realize that, oh yeah, you just kind of throw some lights up there.
In all, there's 1,687 strands of lights on 139 trees. That's over 21 miles of illumination. That adds up to 119,620 lights. And then there's the lighting of the hundreds of candles along the path of the river.
As you can see behind me, we have the luminarias, which is the Mexican tradition that you would light these candles in these sand-filled bags to light the way for the Holy Family.
It's actually very emotional for me, I mean, just spiritually, and the multicultural group that we have here. So I really appreciate the fact that we do have the ability to come together in the Riverwalk in multiple ways.
I think it brings a lot of people, lets a lot of people see a different kind of culture, a different kind of touch to Christmas that, a lot of people don't see, especially people from either out of state or out of the Southwest anyway.
You feel like you're kind of in Europe, but you're right here in the heart of Texas.
So sit back, toast the holidays, and thank the Lord above you live in Texas, a place unlike any other, thanks to the bright Christmas lights of the San Antonio Riverwalk. Well worth a stop on the Texas Bucket List.
It's just something you can't experience anywhere else. Where else are you going to get to go ride a river barge and get to see all the lights and learn a little bit of history of San Antonio?
The best part of it for me is seeing my kids jumping around and yelling and seeing the lights and seeing Santa and wanting to know about the luminarias and just kind of like seeing the big Christmas trees, because that's what they look like to them, is giant Christmas trees with lights hanging out of them. It makes them smile, and that's, what makes me smile.
We have carolers, we have wonderful food, we have hot chocolate, we have everything you could want that epitomizes the meaning of Christmas.